Alright, so this is my first entry into my World Carnivore Month journal, diary, something like that. So I started World Carnivore Month, January 1st, of course. I'm doing a carnivore diet that consists of animal products. Specifically, I'm going to try to stick with red meats and chicken, and then I'm doing coffee though. I know it's not quite right, but not ready to give it up. Black coffee and salt and water. It is currently January 5th, so I'm getting started late. I felt great January 1st through 3rd, a little tired those days, but good. Had a great amount of energy in the morning on the 4th, but something happened at like 2:30 and I got like a headache, a bunch of neck pain, a little bit cramping in my right quad. So I took some salt, I poured some salt onto my hand and I licked it, poured some more, licked it. I think I did like 3 licks worth of salt, and then I drank water. I've been drinking a lot of water this entire time. I've been very thirsty. So I'm thinking it was an electrolyte imbalance, but it was also the only time during the day where I got real angry at something that happened, and I got kind of worked up, with myself. Just like I got angry at something that happened. So the adrenaline might have triggered it. I'm not sure, but it took several hours to get better. And I took some ibuprofen as well. But I think it was electrolyte imbalance because of the random spasms in my quad. Perhaps all that water without enough salt threw it off. I think I would have thought the salt on the meat was good enough, including the bacon I've been eating, but I guess not. Yesterday night I also took a magnesium and potassium supplement mix. It's got magnesium and potassium in it, just for the hell of it. Today I felt just as good, and 1 standard cup of coffee in the morning, and I'm fasting all day today. I'm not going to eat any food or drink any drinks with calories, just to try to maximize the benefit of this. Before doing this, I did keto for 14 months. The first 5 of those months I dropped 50 pounds. So 5 months, 50 pounds, doing pretty strict keto. I felt so much better. Everything was so much better. My life has turned around. It's been fantastic. So I thought, why not give carnivore a shot? Because it seems the more I buck the trend society's going in, the better I feel. They say fat is bad for you, and red meat's bad for you, and you need to have vegetables or you'll die. You need to eat fruits and vegetables, and none of it has turned out to be true at all. Like it always seems so fishy that you need to lose weight, you need to eat less and exercise more, when the hunger drives you so maddeningly hangry that before you know it, you're eating. And since society has a bunch of convenience foods readily available, when you do eat based on your hormones, where you're just like, I gotta eat something, you're gonna eat the easiest thing. Next thing you know, you're eating chips, or you're eating a piece of bread or something. And it was like, how do people stay this disciplined? And it turns out it's easy once you eat whole natural foods and as little carbohydrates as possible. Because I can eat, when I was on keto, I could eat big salad, full fat ranch dressing, and a piece of steak with some butter and or sour cream. And I won't even think about wanting to eat. If I eat that at 11, I won't even think about wanting to eat until like 5, and I may have dinner as well around 5 or 6, and then I'm good until the next day at 11 or 12. And it's totally easy to stay what they call disciplined when you eat whole natural foods, nothing processed, no breads, no pasta, no chips, and then all the other processed food. It's completely easy. You don't have the hormone craving where you don't even use your brain anymore. You're just shoveling the food in. You don't have that anymore. So fasting today is going to be absolutely no problem. At most, during the times I eat, my brain will signal hunger, but it'll be totally manageable hunger instead of ravenous hunger. It's just like, oh yeah, I could eat. So anyway, I went off on a tangent. It's supposed to be a journal. I might post it, but it's supposed to be for me. But I have very good mental clarity. I'm able to track a lot of things at work. I work on airplanes, and I have to track a lot of different things about a lot of different airplanes and the people working on them. And then I have to help out also fixing them. So I've been able to track it all without writing tons of stuff down. And if people ask me questions about what's going on, I don't have to check my sheet anymore. I can just say, oh, this and this and this is going on. So that has been great. I was like that on the strictest forms of keto, but I kind of got away from it because I laxed up on the keto a little bit. But now that I'm on carnivore, it's back, and I'm on point. Physical energy is great. I seem to be firing on all cylinders. There was just that hiccup with the possible electrolyte imbalance, and probably because I'm just getting used to it. I haven't had any diarrhea or constipation yet, although I normally have a bowel movement once a day. Yesterday I didn't. I thought that was the beginning of constipation, although I heard that you will change your bowel movements on carnivore, and it could be every other day or once every 3 days. I think I remember the definition of constipation was having less, if your bowel movements are less than once every 3 days. I think you're supposed to have one either from 3 times a day down to 1 every 3 days, but I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. But when I had a bowel movement this morning, everything was fine. It was all normal. It wasn't difficult. Like, everything seems to be good. We'll see. I am drinking a lot of water, and I think that's the main contributor toward constipation. And I came from a keto diet, so I'm not going to be shedding a ton of water on carnivore because I didn't have a lot to begin with because I was so low carbohydrate. I think I'll do these diaries daily so I can reflect back on them. And if I decide to post them, maybe I'll throw in more info about what I learned or maybe some tips. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Love you. Bye.